Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving deep into one of South Africa's most pressing political stories, the mounting corruption allegations rocking the ruling African National Congress, or ANC, and what this means for the party's survival and the country's future. This is a story with huge implications for every South African, so stick around and let's unpack the facts, the politics, and the potential fallout. Over the past few weeks, new investigations have come to light revealing serious accusations of corruption involving some of the ANC's top officials. These allegations include the misuse of public funds, favoritism in awarding government contracts, and what many see as a culture of impunity that continues to erode public trust. This isn't the first time corruption has been a thorn in the ANC's side. For years now, scandals like the infamous state capture saga have damaged the party's reputation both locally and internationally. But what's different this time is the growing frustration from ordinary South Africans who feel that despite promises of reform, little has actually changed. The consequences are real, from inadequate service delivery and rising unemployment to persistent inequality that undermines social stability. As South Africa approaches the critical local government elections in 2026, the ANC's leadership is under enormous pressure to show they are serious about tackling corruption. President Cyril Ramaphosa has publicly committed to a renewed fight against corrupt practices and says strengthening governance structures within the party is a top priority. But many citizens remain skeptical, with good reason. Previous promises have often been met with slow investigations and few concrete results. This political turbulence has created an opening for opposition parties like the Economic Freedom Fighters, or EFF, and the Democratic Alliance, or DA. These parties are capitalizing on the ANC's weakened image by promising a cleaner, more accountable government. The EFF, in particular, has taken a hard stance, calling for more radical reforms and direct action against corrupt officials. However, South Africa's political landscape is complicated. The ANC remains a dominant force, with deep roots in many communities and a long history as the liberation movement. Some voters remain loyal to the party despite its flaws, believing it is still best positioned to address the country's socio-economic challenges. So what does all this mean for South Africa's future? If the ANC fails to effectively reform, we could see a real shift in power dynamics during the 2026 elections, with opposition parties gaining ground in local municipalities. This could bring about new policies and approaches but also introduces uncertainty and risks political fragmentation. On the other hand, if Ramaphosa's leadership can deliver real change, by holding corrupt members accountable and improving transparency, the ANC might regain public trust and maintain its influence. This would be a critical step for South Africa, especially given the pressing need for economic recovery and social cohesion after years of turmoil. For everyday South Africans, these developments are more than just political headlines. Corruption directly affects their lives, from access to quality education and health care to reliable electricity and water services. The fight against corruption is, therefore, a fight for a better quality of life. Now, we want to hear from you. What do you think the ANC must do to rebuild trust with South Africans? Do you believe President Ramaphosa can lead meaningful reform, or is the party beyond saving? And what role do you see the opposition playing in shaping South Africa's political future? If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more in-depth political analysis, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any updates. Drop your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Let's get a real conversation going. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.